Hello, my friends. How is everybody? Hi, Abby, Angela, Graceland, Kenny, My Country Life, Robin, Zeely, Melanie, Mona. Who else came in right at the start? Someone came in and said, hi, Alicia, Dana. Welcome. Rosa, hello. Tara, hello. Linda, hello. Brandy, hello. Kat, hello. Welcome, peoples. Oh, look. Shadow's even saying hello. Meow, meow. Let's try and get this camera right. It's your fault. It's because you're sitting in my light, madame. She's right in my light today. Wow. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Oh, okay. Look, here you go. Camera. Got some camera time. We can't hardly see you, though. You decided to squish over there, have you? Okay, you good? Are you good? No? Okay, more cuddles. Hi Pam, welcome. Hi Ray, welcome. Hi Kelly, welcome. Gosh, we've got a busy morning. Where is it? Hang on. Have I missed anyone? Too busy patting the shadow. Kelly. We only got one Kelly. Sometimes the other Kelly pops in too and I miss. No worries, Emily. Look, I've got a cuppa and it's in a thing today. Cuddles for shadow. Hey? Oh, the colour in that video is really bad today. Hey, you! Why is it really over or underexposed? Oh, this camera really annoys me sometimes. No. Oh, hello. I think that might be our post, so just bear with me. We're going to be colouring up this image today. Back in a second, it's mail time. I'm back. Hello, Helen. Welcome. Hello to anyone else that popped in there and said hello. Drink. It was a pillow. I ordered a triangle wedge thing for in bed at night, so when I lay down, my asthma isn't as bad. So I finished my miniature. You want to see it? Alright, I've got a video. It's not a very good video, mind you. It was just sort of taken on my phone, so it's not very good. But I finished my mansion and I want to show you. Here it is. Isn't it cute? So it's called the Elixir of Love. It took forever. You look at those little tiny glasses of beer, and there's like food in a plate down there, some drinks, a barbecue. The lights, and I added a few little things into this one. So there was a couple of things missing in the kit. 2 lights were missing. So I had to make my own LED lights, which was cool. I ended up putting 3 in extra. I put a light above the pool there because it was really dark under there. Check out the little sand pit and the little shovels and and then the top level, we've got our little, sorry, as I said, not very good videoing. And it was on, I had to put it on fast speed so I could actually send it to myself. Because, you know, it wouldn't let me send it through the internet. There's a little TP. I had to stick a few things in that I made up and they actually weren't put anywhere. So I stuck a few things in. I made my own little bottles of shampoo with some cute little beads that I found up in on the shelf up there. I'll do a little bit more of a close-up here in a sec. I had heaps of fun with it, but very, very frustrating not having the right... having... Is that the door? Excuse me. Oh, damn. So, yeah, so... That was Cameron at the door.
I apologise, I thought I was before 10.
No, it's not. It's after.
So sorry.
So yeah, it was very frustrating. Cameron can account for that. I got very frustrated.
With this thing?
Yes. Because the Chinese instructions and the English instructions didn't match to start with. So yeah, it was a little frustrating. And there's one last little bit there. I hope you can hear that actually. Yep. Very loud. The top of it is a little music box too, so you spin the piano and the music box bit goes round, which was very clever. And I didn't realise it did that until I started putting it together, so very cool. And I added extra light, yeah, I did say that. So yeah, it's finished! Alright, I think that was all of them. I'm just gonna take them off now here, so everything's in order. Okay, done. Oh really, Graceland? So yeah, it was huge, and it's about A3 in size, like this size, on the base, and then everything else sort of goes up. It's probably about 30 centimeters tall, maybe a little bit more. But yes, I was doing the English instructions had things missing that weren't in the, like, so the Chinese instructions, I could see everything was there. But when I went into the English translation or instructions, there was like sections missing that weren't even in the book that were in the other book. It was so weird, like a whole section, how to make, I don't know, let's say the ladder, for example, wasn't actually in the English instructions. So I started to get really frustrated in the end because things just weren't where they were supposed to be. And also I had like 3 extra pieces of wood and I had a piece of wood missing. So yeah, it was like, what is this bit? What am I supposed to do with this? Anyway, it was good. It's done. So I finished. Now that's 2 large size ones, 3 normal size ones, and 2 miniature ones I've done now. Graceland, I wish I had a grand piano like that too. My daughter's learning how to play piano at the moment. Not Alicia, that would be Faith. Alright, so this was requested from John, a friend of mine who actually was the one who encouraged me to start YouTube many years ago. No, it wasn't that long ago. Few years ago now. Let's say 3 years ago. Is that right? 2017, I think I started. Something like that. Let's have a look. A boot. Oh no. I did start my channel in 2012, but that's not when I started uploading videos. I started uploading videos. So it says 2 years ago. My first video was August 2017. So almost 3 years ago. And for the first year of YouTube, I only posted videos. Like no live streams, no nothing like that. Because, you know, obviously I was nervous. I didn't know if I could do live. And my first live was not fantastic. But you know what? I did it eventually. Eventually. But most of my first video tutorials were of Jasmine, to be honest. Let's have a look through my videos here. Let's see. Jasmine Becket, some Molly Harrison, some Michelle Tracy. Let's see. Jasmine Becket, Hannah Calzone, Jasmine Becket, Selena Fennick, Jasmine Becket, Molly Harrison. That's a little bit of Julia Sperry there. Jasmine Becket. And there's a little bit of Jade Summer there. So, most of them were from... Hi, Angela. Hi, Nana. Welcome, guys. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Charlene. Welcome. I've just noticed people coming in. Too busy talking this morning. So, yeah, if you put in... I don't know. If you put in the command event, there's actually info there. Nightbot has info. Hi, Patricia. And hello. Pamela, welcome. So this is the Alice in Wonderland book. So he requested that image to be done. So we're going to do that today. Okay, so I scanned it. And I actually changed the... What is that? Cat mess. Cat fluff. I changed the colour. I wanted to change it to a lighter blue. But I couldn't see any of this stuff up here, which you can hardly see here. So I did it a darker blue. So that some of the lines would actually blend in a little bit with the background. The background of the original image is mainly blues and greens. So I figured blue would be a good colour to go with. Figured. If you want to check out Jasmine Beckett's stuff, she does have Patreon up there. Click on that up there. Click there. There's like a little info thing. There's a click there, right there, up there, right where I'm pointing, up there, okay? And that will take you to her Patreon. She does do free pages each month. There was a little bit of time where she was unwell, and I'm not sure how the images are at the moment, but she was doing one image a month, and grayscale, and a line art version, which was kind of cool. I really like the grayscale images. I've done quite a few of them now. And I wish she'd do a book of grayscale ones. Would that be awesome? We should all write to her and say, do a book of grayscale, please. Hi, Diane. Hello, Shadow. Meow. Okay. So I'm going to use Jasmine's original image as inspiration for this one. It would be good. Angela, I agree. I have Halloween, mermaids, and I can't remember what the other ones are. Isn't there 2 other ones? I have all of them. I love them all. They're all awesome. All awesome. So if you want to grab this one, it is available on Amazon. I've just popped the link up. And, excuse me, don't push any buttons. bit down. No buttons. Let me get them. That tea tastes weird. She has 4. A fantasy art adventure, Halloween, Mermaids, and Alice in Wonderland. So there's 4 books. I think I've done a couple in this one. I did this one. Actually, I might have only done 1 in this one, to be honest. Oh no, I did the shell one too. Done 2 in this one. Where is she? I know I've done 2 in this one. This one. And that one. So I've done 2 in this one. What have I done in Halloween? The Halloween one I don't like as much, I don't think. It's cute, but I don't know. It's not my favourite. I really like this one, and I haven't got around to doing that one yet. Actually, that's on my list of my own ones that I will do. I know I've done a couple. I have not done, I've done this one. This one. I did that in pencil and markers. So there's 2 videos on YouTube for that one. And I did this one here, this creepy little lady down here. The divine hand. And I think that might be all I've done in this book. Very cute though. Oh, actually, did I do that one? That one looked familiar. No, there's another one that's similar to that, but I didn't do that one. Anyway, and this one I've done a couple. And I've done the 2. I did that one. I've done that one. I did the 2 witches. That one's on my list. I've done that one. I've done this one down here. I've done this one here. But I've done heaps in that one too. Anyway, let's get started on this one. So I thought what we would do is, I thought we would do some markers and some pencil perhaps. So we'll do a marker base and, okay, Kenny. No, I don't colour in the books. I got, in that one I'm not even going to show you because it's terrible. I can't, nothing works in it. Not the way I use them anyway. That's terrible, isn't it? I scan everything and put it on my own paper. I want them to come out how I want them to come out. So I always end up printing them on my own paper. Otherwise, I risk them not turning out how I want them to turn out. Exactly, Angela. You've got that order, Rochelle, ordered? Yep. Yep. So yeah. The mermaid book is beautiful. I've done heaps of her Patreon images too. I can't even show because my hard drive's not even plugged in. Let's see. I really want to get started on this, but I want to show you what I've already done because I've done heaps. Some of them I have like 4 massive folders full of stuff. And oh, that's right, I did this one. And this one. And this one. I've given a couple of Jasmine Becket ones away as well, so I don't even have the originals anymore. I did that one. I did this little baby one. This was a Patreon one. This one came out kind of weird. Her face came out weird. This is one of my first ones. She's got a strange looking face, that one. But I really love how the little lilies came out. It came out really cute. I think this one might have been a Patreon one too. Fireflies. Oh, the witches, the 2 witches. I did 2 of those, one in pencil and one in marker. Just showing different colours and different mediums. Same colours, different mediums, I should say. This beauty. That one's actually for my sister. I've got it in a plastic pocket. That's why it's in there so tightly. Just going to put that up on her wall. Gave one to Linda too, didn't I, Linda? I gave you one, Christmas one, yeah? Can't remember. And then they're kind of far and few between after that. That's one of the grayscale ones from Patreon. That was one of my favorites. I like that one. That came out awesome. I did most of the Jasmine Becket ones on larger sheets because I like them the most. Okay, that folder's done. Have I done any Jasmine Becket recently? I think I've only done that. I did the Monet one. That was a little while ago, but yeah, I think that's the only one I've done recently, which was this one. She came out cool. Hi, Shelley. Let's see. I think that might be the last one I did, actually. The Jasmine one. That one. It's quite possible there's some early on here, which I'll see if I can find. This one here I didn't like as much. That was one of my first ones, this one. And then there was this one. And that on. And that on. That one was awesome. I had fun with that one. I think that's the one where somebody said, you should do YouTube videos. I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. And that one. But I didn't really know where to start, so I kind of just started with, I redid this one. Had to play with that one. And I did it in orange as well. This was Polychromos. I've done heaps. Heaps. I did this one in pencil and I did it in marker. In there. Durga. And I did this one. I think that's the last of them in that. You're colouring Poppy Magic. I liked Poppy Magic, that was good, that one. Actually, did I show you that one already? Just double check this last folder here. This folder's full as... See, I put it in a cup so I don't spill it, and what do? Spill it. Blimey! Ah. Well, it was only a dribble, at least it wasn't the whole thing. Here we go. That one was a Patreon one. Hard to see in the light. Well, Angela, that's why I just did like videos without talking as such. Well, without talking to people as such. Just going through them now. And then I had a bit of an Ennis freak out because I loved Ennis. I've done heaps of Ennis. Ennis. And I gave Helen my Christmas Jasmine Becket, which I think might be the last one in this folder that I had. Just checking now. Got heaps of Monya and Nell and Ennis. And Hannah Lynn. And I've got a few Jennifer too. Jennifer Zimmerman. Okay, I think that was my last one. In this book anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I've done heaps, guys, heaps. Right from the very beginning. Some are better than others, but... Cat. I finished mine. Did you see it? Did you see that? Angela. I can't talk. I have trouble talking on the phone, so don't worry about it. I don't know. It's weird. get started. Okay, so background. I'm just gonna start by filling in some areas in the background first. I've got, so Cam came and left again, B28, which might be a little bit dark. I might need something a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to go into some of these shapes here in the background. So Monet's got like this kind of blurred looking style. And that's what Jasmine's done here. I think that might be a little bit too dark, so I'm not going to put it all the way through, just some of the blue area. Just roughly. Kind of guessing a little bit of where things might have been in the original, but just using it to as a guide. Alright, I'm going to go with B24, a little bit lighter. Shelly. Hi, Lily. Okay, Kenny. Hi, Shelly. Be leaving again. Not quite what I was looking for either. Let's try. Where's my swatch book? Let's try B18. It's a little bit more subtle. I don't know. You love how I'm just one with my markers. One, B1. Use the force, Luke. Use the force. Oh, I got blue on her hair. Oh well. I'll blend that out later. I'm one with my messiness right now. Messy. Alrighty. There's more purple there. Blue there. It's kind of a purpley blue in here, so I go in with some B63. Copic? What's Bic? We do not know what that is. We are using, I'm using Strathmore, what am I using? You know what I'm using. Mixed media. This is the lighter one though. I just spilt my tea on this, so it's all wet, but this is what I'm using. Because I'm going to use some, I got some on my lady. Oh, good. It's good. For patrons, Alyssa is doing a colour list too, so she can get all those colours for you guys, and I'll post it up when I've finished it. If I finish it, I might not even finish it today. Hopefully we get a fair bit done. There's a bit of purple down here, and there's a little bit of purple down here. Since this is a light colour, I can kind of come in fairly confident because I'm going to be covering over any areas that I don't need with some of these darker greens and blues and things. So I'm not too worried at this stage with seeing lines through and things like that. Messy is very good. It is good. Now there's a slightly brighter purple. I'm going to go with VO4, Violet 04. If I can find it. Lilac. Put a little bit of this in here. It's quite bright, so I'm just going to try to grab the areas that I actually want. I don't know why, but Mumbo number 5 just popped into my head. Little bit of Jessica. I don't know why, it's just there. Alright. Getting somewhere here. There, bit of a touch here. I couldn't find, we were talking about the baby's breath. I still couldn't find what I was looking for. It didn't have what I was looking for, which was a bit of a bummer. So I'm not sure if that's what it's called. There's a few things that looked a little bit similar, but yeah, didn't go quite to plan. Oh, Pam. Yeah, that's shadow. It's like, it looks like baby's breath, but they're like little buds that don't actually, they're not a flower. It's like a little seed, it looks like, on the end of the it's so hard to explain, but it's not quite what I was looking for. Alright, I need something slightly brighter. Just in here, there's like a really bright pink color. So actually, do you want to, I can pop that up on the screen. Here we go. Let's do that so you guys can see what I'm actually going off. And that way you might know what I'm talking about here. Let me find it. I've got Jasmine's original image here. There we go. Look at that. So I'm just going to try to copy that. Who could copy? Who could copy her? I mean, my God. But we'll try. Anyway. Pick up. RV66. Red Violet 66, which is, what colour is it? Raspberry. It's raspberry. There's a couple little speckles of this through here. Going back in with the B63, and I'm just going to blend off some of those pink areas a little bit. Okay, more of a purple now. Thinking maybe there's not a lot of purples in Copic sets. I find they're not as nice as some other purple colors like you can get in pencils. And no, that's what we thought it was, but it's not that. Let me just grab it. Every time I looked up baby breath, all I found was actual flowers. These aren't flowers. They're like, I'll just grab a piece out. I think we're on the right track, but I don't think that's what these are called. Okay, so they're not actual flowers. They're, let me get focus on here. They're like little seeds. It reminds me of little seeds, but they're not actual flowers. Like you can't, they're not actual bloomed. Like maybe it is baby breath and it's not bloomed. I don't know if that's called something different, but every time I looked up baby's breath, all I could find was little tiny actual flowers or blooming flowers, but these aren't. They're just little like buds. That's what it reminds me of. There's no actual flowers. And this is tiny, like that's the size of a poppy seed, that little bit of. So yeah, I'm looking for it. I want to find some to buy, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. No. Thanks, Pam. I've got some BV02. Which is called Prune. Funniest looking prune I've ever seen. Anyhow. Might have been easier to do the greens first. There's so much green in this one. You won one of Jasmine's for greens. Oh, nice. Linda actually won one of her original pictures, yeah? Linda? I know she's here somewhere. Let's add in some greens. They're kind of yellow greens, like mossy kind of coloured greens. Oh, fan, Linda. Cool. Let's just do, this is YG93. I'm going to keep the lines going in that up and down vertical direction because the actual painting's got that kind of look to it where things are kind of looking like they're being painted down or across. It's got a bit of both, but yeah, I think that's going to be easier now. I can fill in the blue a little bit easier than before because I was kind of going around these areas thinking, is that supposed to be blue or green? At least this way I can sort of see a little bit better where things are supposed to be. Oh, nice. Just heard from Lisa and she's just going to set up a post and I'm going to post up the event this afternoon or straight after live for Friday for Captain Marvel. Very cool, very exciting. There's like a few lily pads up the top here that are kind of pink coloured, so I'm going to make sure I leave those as well. Not that you can really tell what they are in this sort of surrealism, I guess. It's don't know, is that what it's called? I'm no art expert, I have no idea. I'm guessing. There's like a brighter sort of minty kind of green. It's more like YG 41. Just a couple of spots of it going across this direction. Down here. And it's a bit here. I don't know if I have. Shelley, I've done a fair bit with Copic, so it's probably worth going and checking it out, to be honest, because I have so many. So many! With this paper, it kind of bleeds a little bit, so it makes blending slightly easier for me, but for somebody new it may not be a good choice, because if you're trying to get straight lines and things like that, this is not going to give that to you. I'm going to add a little bit of this into her top here as well. Dress, I should say. I found that when I was learning, it was actually easy to use marker paper because it doesn't bleed as much and you've got a little bit more control over what's sort of happening on your page. But I like the way that this kind of blurs and bleeds into itself and looks soft. Yeah. Okay, I need a little bit more of this colour on that side, but I want to just sort of start to fill a little bit in over here so we can see how it's going to come together. Let's go with a darker green, yellow green still. Let's go to my colour chart here. Let's go with a little bit of a grey green. I'm going to go with some G94. Of course I ran out and I don't have a refill for this one. It wasn't a very good one then, was it? No, it was not. Let's go with, let's see, YG63. Yeah. Of course these are ones that I don't have refills for. I've just substituted that for YG63. Similar. They're very similar in colour. Oh, that's a little frustrating. That's okay. I need refills. Desperately. I need to keep them out actually, so I remember to grab them. I'm concentrating. Shh, don't poke the bear. It's quiet. Why is it so quiet? Posty again. Different posty this time. Normal posty. I'm hooked on my mat. Ah, lovely. Wouldn't it be nice if the world was chocolate? Are you stopping here, Mr. Motorbike? Go down. Down, down. Did I see what? It's dry baby breath pods. Oh, cat. Okay, I'll try searching for that. Oh, it's so hard. And then finding somewhere that will deliver it here in Australia as well. Go back down here. Thank you so much for looking. Definitely has not been for trying for me. I searched up everything from preserved, like there's so many different names for dried flowers. Because yeah, I've been using them to dress up the miniatures a little bit, like to make them look, you know, add the vines over the white cords and things like that from the lights. Just giving it a little bit of something to make it look, you know, kind of realistic, I guess. Down here the greens are a little bit brighter. They're not quite as dull. Just do a few. Lines. I kind of paint like this too, you know. A bit of a squiggle here and a squiggle there. I've got a bit of a darker green coming on over this side, so I'll leave that there. Oh, he's stopping, but I'm not sure if he needs me to go and answer the door or not. But we're going to go with a darker green this time. I'm going to go with some YG99, if I can find it. Oh, gotta go, hang on. I'm back. Alright, so I've got YG99. This is quite dark, so we're going to do some dark areas now. Oh, Rochelle, okay, bye-bye. Oh, Lulu, it's sold out, is it? I remember when I first collected my Prismacolors, the colour Indian Throne Blue was gone. You can get it anywhere. I think they have that with some colours, they just sell out quick. And Really? That's a bit annoying. It is. It's annoying. I think I've missed a bit of blue over this side. Actually, I think I added blue where it shouldn't have been, so I've just gone over it. It's all good. It's a great thing about markers, eh? I've got a bit of dark coming down here. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. We're just kind of guessing now, hey? I'm just happy I've got a refill for this one. I think I need to add some blue in there, make that look like water in between. Hi, Candy. Can you hear her purring? You're noisy. It's very cute. Great therapy when you're not well. Okay, it's a little bit lighter down there. We've got a fair bit of dark colour up in here, so I'm just going to come in with this and a couple of little spots where there's like water. And all this is fairly dark in here. It's looking a bit messy, isn't it? Oh no, too messy for me. No, probably not messy enough. A bit of blue in there. Looks like a little bit of red or something up here too, so that's cool. I'll add some like burgundy. And across there a bit. Down the hair here. Kind of reminds me of colouring in the other one, actually, the Van Gogh one. It's very, very messy and, you know, bit of blue there. It's kind of blue under a hairline there a little bit too, so coming down. following some of these lines now in these lighter areas, just trying to cover them up a little bit. Put my pen up there. Well, that's kind of what it, I mean, it's not watercolor, is it? I think it's, is it oil painting? Is that what this is? And there's lots of texture marks in it. Excuse me, which is what I'm trying to achieve. A bit of texture. Add a tiny little bit of dark green down here, but most of this down here is actually blue, so come back in with some blues or blue green later. I'm just going to add a little bit of this here and here, here. Yeah. Okay, let's go with some YG95. No, 97 first. And just fill in a little bit more. Just start to bridge the gap between some of the other greens and the blue. Bringing it together a little bit. It's kind of weird over here. It's kind of like fuzzy looking, mossy kind of area. So fuzzy, mossy looking area, which I'll come in with a little bit of a lighter green there, I think. Gradually filling in the color. A little bit down here, but not much still. This is all very, very blue in here, so I don't want to do too much green. Oh, cat, stop that. Cut that out. Thank you so much. Amazing. You're very sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. what do you say? Oh, it's just so sweet. Shadow's like, what have you got? You got packages. Actually, hubby and I thought we'd try. We were on AliExpress and I was ordering some little miniatures, of course. And I come across these little 3D puzzle firearms. I'm like, I wonder if they'd let these into Australia. Cam's like, we'll buy one and we'll see if we can get it. Well, I know why you can get it. It comes in like tiny little pieces that you like it's like a toy. Tiny little plastic pieces that you pop out of a frame and you have to stick it all together. So they can't actually see that it's a firearm when you put it together. It looks fairly realistic in the pictures, but who knows. But I got that today. I wasn't expecting it for months and months because it's from AliExpress and it's from China, of course. And this was ordered quite a long time ago, but still. Yeah, like a model car. It's weird. Hey, who's that? Is that Nani? There's Nani at the door. So random. Alright, now I'm going to go with YG95. Kind of bleed off those edges a little bit. But that's what came today. Shame my little miniatures didn't come today. That would have been much nicer. I would have preferred that much better. But yeah, we brought it as a joke, so I'll get hubby to put it together. He'd probably go, no, I can't do that. You do it. But it's amazing what you can get in the mail. There you go. Did you want to know that? Really starting to build things up now. Really? You guys, what are you doing to me? Oh, Kenny, I feel like I'm a bore. When I'm concentrating on something like this and trying to replicate or use an image, I find myself really deeply in conversation, and it's hard to keep deeply in concentration. It's hard to keep a conversation when it's like that. I kind of feel like I'm the one not being a bore, I guess. Oh dear. Alright. Oh, let's go back to this side. There's heaps on this side I haven't done. Just following those lines again. Kind of blend or blur them in a little bit. I was hoping that the blue would help with that. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe a little. These ones down here are really dark, so that's going to be hard to cover. Thank you so much, Lulu. And Kat, you're amazing. Oh, Shelley, no problems. Have a good night. Hi, Shara. Resting, Kenny. Rest is good. A lot of this is blue, so I'm just doing some little smudgies here and there. Looking very messy. Alright, we need a bit more blue, but I need something a little bit brighter this time, something that will stand out a little bit. I'm thinking, I actually don't have a blue that will stand out a lot like that one. Let's try B6, B06. Again, no refill, so. Alright, let's just go for it. I like that word, go for it. It's pretty good. It's going to give us a bit of blue-green and give me some bright blue too. It's good. It's good. Bit of blue down here with that green. Filling in. Kind of dark underneath the pads here. Moving over here. Bit in there. Now there's little spots of like blue popping through this green, light green area. I'm just going to try to put a few spots in there. And this is all fairly blue in here. Too busy going through all of those pictures that I've lost track of time, and it's almost up already. How does that even happen? Meow. 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 Hi, Selena. Welcome. This is Shadow. What'd you do with my books? Oh, they're underneath all of my Jasmine pictures. Hang on. Alice in Wonderland. Meow. She's here. Shadow. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Thank you. There you go. You got it. You've been told. It's looking really messy now. What is this bit here? A little bit in here. Meow. I need pink. Got some RV02. I'm just gonna pop in a tiny little bit of pink in here. And down here. I mean, some of the flowers are actually purple, but we'll just add that in after, I think. And there's a couple of little sort of, I guess, hints of flowers. Like, they're not actually there, but the eye perceives them as being flowers, so we'll just stick them in there. A couple in here. And there's a little bit up here. Okay, that'll do for now. We've got to start to get this nice and smooth soon. I'm going to come back in with something lighter over here. I think I need a little bit of this now through here. Around those water areas there. There's like a bit of a shine across this section of the water, and I want to try and keep that if I can. So I'm going to use some nice bright green. Let's have a look. I'm going to try some YG00. Oh, Isolina, you need to stay rested. Impressionistic. Yes, that's the word I was looking for earlier. I just did that YG00, just down there. Hopefully giving us a little bit of a glow there. Let's do a little bit on these Lilies. Ain't much left of that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm feeling a little bit happier. I'm feeling it a little bit more. A shadow sitting on my swatches, so I can't find colours. Am I allowed to look at this? Is that okay with you? Alright, that's YG. Let's have a look. 91, that could fill in a couple of... YG 91. I'm going to try and just blur some of this a bit. Just give us a little bit of fuzziness. And that's not going to work because it's empty, but it's empty. Hi, Anna. I've got some colourless blender. And I'm just going to do a layer over and see if I can get some smudging going on here. It's going to desaturate the colour, which will kind of push the ink around, dispersing it a little bit. Starting to, it's starting to fade off. All right, a little bit of YG95. Aww, that's so sweet. This is YG95. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to duplicate this, but it's just a guide. Just a guide to the squiggles that you can make. I'm actually happy with that, how that's starting to look. Multiple layers to this image, that's for sure. Is it starting to blend now? Oh, cat. There's nothing worse. Who's got a secret admirer? Neenah? Neenah does? Using some RV02. And also down in here, I think there's a bit of pink. Oh, it's actually like a burgundy colour, but let's add in some RV02 and see what happens. See what we can create with it. Just bleeding that colour down to Alright, I think we need a little bit more of the purples again. So what did we have earlier? BV02. Darkening that up a little bit. I'm liking it. All right. That was a sigh and a half, wasn't it? Let's do a little bit of talk like a pirate day. 43. It's not quite red enough, but that's okay. At this stage, we need to add some orange in there, maybe a bit of peach. Would be so much easier without all the lines everywhere, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Hey, Shrek. I believe. Uh-oh, Emily, I've started it. Mixing the pink over the green is giving it that kind of burgundy look, which is in there. Really just making it up as I go. I missed you on Saturday, actually. Oh, I wasn't well. Yes. I think it might have been food poisoning. Not nice at all. be so careful with food, and I annoy myself because I think, oh yeah, they'll be right, and then that happens. It happens all the time for me, guys. I just, you can't, it's so hard because when you guys are all over the world and you need to chat, I can't, I mean, if I'm not there, I'm not there, but if I'm there, I'll try to. Much to hubby's disgust, eh? Are you making again? Who are you talking to now? It's work. It's all good. I've got some YR65 and I'm just coming in and doing a few more flowers here. A bit more up the top there. It's a good colour, that one. Just going here over these pink flowers and add that in. More purple, that one. But I'm just going to add this on top of the little flowers on her hair. It's very close to that. Okay, we need to fill in. I'm getting there with this side. This side is almost done, I think. We're very close to finishing this one off. Heartburn. Oh no. Go back to B24. Oh, no worries, Helen. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, I think I'm actually quite happy with how we're going with this. I don't think there's a lot more I want to do on that side. It's looking pretty awesome. I do think that I need something a little bit brighter in there orange wise, so I'm going to go with a tiny little bit of YR04 and do a couple of little spots of orange in there. I'm going to put some in these leaves too, this little speckles of orange through there. I need to find a blue that's going to come in here nicely too. It's been hard to find a blue. Yeah, I'm not having much luck with the blues at the moment. B16. It's a bit bright. Testing right now. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I did say almost done, didn't I? It's almost done. I like how it's starting to build up now. Night, Selena. Mine would look like the time when I was 5 and I left a box of crayons in the sun in Las Vegas in the summer. Shara. Everybody says that. As soon as they see me start doing dark colors or whatever, they go, "Oh, what are you doing?" And then at the end they're like, "Oh my god, how did you do that?" Don't worry. I do that myself. I do that myself sometimes. I go, "What was I doing? Where was I going with this again?" Never mind. Never mind. This is a YG99 again. Just adding in a little bit more depth because we desaturated some of that colour a little bit with that colourless blender, and now it needs to just be redefined a little bit. And this side we've still got heaps of work to do. We haven't even sort of started to create what we're looking for on that side yet. it's just beginning. YG41. Go some YG 21. Yeah, very hard to teach somebody some expressionistic type of works, hey? A little bit of BG, let me see. It might be a little bit too green, but BG 34. Let's just get this in here. It's not too bad. Okay, there's a little bit of blue in there, so I'm going to try some B24. A little bit of B06. Kelly, I'm like that too. You just get used to it. It's like you become, not used to it, but you become, I don't know how to explain it. But then if something does happen that's different, that's not the same pain, it feels overwhelming because you've got all the other pain that you've already been trying to keep. And then you add something else on top and it can seem like it's worse than it is, I think, because of that. A bit of RV66, which we've already used. I don't really think I'm going to be able to get, I think that's it. I think I'm going to need to just fill in some green in here and good. I'm going to add a new green, a little bit of YG13. I want to keep this really light colour through here. I feel like that's starting to blend in now. It's starting to look like the original. It's starting to. Alright. A little bit of B12. I hope you're keeping up with this, Alicia. Sorry. I've been a bit sporadic today, haven't I? All over the place. Just going to bring some of this blue down into here now. Still keeping some of our little light sections though. YG 95. Get rid of some of these lines. Slowly coming down towards the bottom, and then I think I'm pretty much done with time. I have book work to do, end of the month. Ugh, yuck. Don't want to do it, but need to. B 24. Need to go a little bit darker again. Thunder shirt. Shara. What is thunder shirt? B06. YG 97. starting to build this in a little bit. I need a little bit more blue-green now, so I think I might go with a blue-green colour, but something fairly muted. So what about some BG 93? 93. Let's go in. Just, that's good, because it's like the blue water, but you can still see green on it. So it's a blue-green. Really starting to come alive now, isn't it? Got B63 again. I'm happy with this side. It's starting to really come together now. I think there's just a few little bits and pieces that I could add in there just to make it a little bit, you know, a little bit better. Just a little bit. Got some BG 75. I don't know, this might be too dark. Oh, that's not too bad. Really just trying to fill in some of these shapes here. So we can't see these lines as much, I guess, is what I'm trying to do here. Can hear Nanny barking. I can hear her barking. I'm over this. I'm over this. I'm over this bit. This bit is done. Okay. I need to move on to this side because I'm getting, like, that bit is getting, like, overly finished. Still using BG75 for those that are wanting to know. Nanny, nanny, nanny. Back, 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 back there. It's coming out quite blue, isn't it? That blue-green. It's cool. I love the way Copics work together and how the colour changes as you start to build upon layers. I don't know, I think that's why I was so attracted to them to start with, because there was so much that you can do with them. When playing like this especially. I think it's going to be harder for me to cover the lines on this side because those purples are so light. What was that? A Doctor Who question? Who said Doctor Who? What was the question? I'm sorry. Yeah, 13th. It's currently a female. You guys back? So sorry about that. I don't know what happened. How long were you gone? How long were you gone, my peoples? My children. I lost you all. I'm so sad. Lost without you. I need to give up. I gotta go, my darlings. But we are definitely getting there. To B2. It's definitely starting to look like the Monet style. Agree? Oh, these markers keep running out on me. I think I might refill these before I put them away this time. Oh, dear me. Some RV66 there. And some V04. Alright guys, I will see you next time. I'll try and finish off this for patrons. But I think we're generally getting that background. I think it's starting to look really good. I want to send a thank you to lovely Lulu and Kat for Super Chat today. All of the mods. I want you all to have a fantastic day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I will see you on Patrons on Thursday for some more of our Mariola Beauty image, which is starting to look super beautiful. And then on Friday for our new colour along. Colouring Captain Marvel. I'm going to be using Tantone paper and Prismacolor pencils for this one. So I'm very excited. And also Lisa's going to do hers as well. So she's going to do hers up too. So it'll be fun. I'm nowhere near the level of what she's up to. So that could be interesting. Bit of fun. Bit of fun. And I'll talk to you all soon. Goodbye. Thanks, mods. Bye.